Hello everybody. Bonjour. Bonjour. Okay. I hope that I am clearly audible and visible. Hello Akshay, hello Nihan, hello Summers, hello Tom, Shashwat, Tyler, Jungkook. Hello. Bonjour. So finally we are there to study something. Thank God there's no connectivity problem like yesterday. Finally. Welcome. How are you all doing? How much excited you are for this marathon? Let me know in the comment section. I really want to see your excitement. I can't see the chats. Are you guys there? Okay. I'm really good and I'm looking forward to your attention and consistency in this marathon. What are we going to do exactly? Let's have an overview of what all you can expect from this. First of all, I'm going to be revising grammar for you all. Okay, and this was selected by 75% of the students. Secondly, I'll be revising some culture and civilization. And finally, we'll be doing a reading comprehension practice. Makes sense? So, grammar, culture and civilization, reading comprehension. Yes, you can trust this class for sure. Okay, shall we get started? Reading, writing, grammar, literature. Ensure that you attend it. Yes. Questions will happen. Now, first we are starting with le temps convenable, wherein keywords already discussed. Now, first let's discuss the keywords, okay? Are you ready with me? So let's get started with le temps convenable, which means tenses. First of all, I'm discussing about keywords which you will find. I'm starting with the past tense, guys. In past tense, one question you'll find of passé composé. Okay? Most probably with être auxiliary. Être auxiliary comes with those 17 verbs with Dr. Mrs. Wondertron, or with se kind of words, which are called reflexive verbs in French. Right? For example, I can say se promener. Se comes. So in passé composé it will take être. Whereas all the other verbs will take avoir. Make sense? So one question of passé composé is fixed, and the most common words which you can find for it include hier, which is yesterday, dernier, which means last, or any simple past event. What did I say? Passé composé is any simple past event. One question for you to solve. This is a PYQ. Come on, everyone will solve. L'année dernière. It is a PYQ just for refreshing yourself. Elle dash au marché. The verb is se rencontrer. Everybody, come on, solve this question. Let's get started with this. Is a, you can say, preview. Oh god, preview. Yes, I want the answers in the chats. Very good. See, this is asked in boards. This is your board level. Se rencontrer is a reflexive verb, so you'll use être. Elle. It is the elle plural category. Plural category, correct? Wherein we use sont. If it was just ELLE, we would have used EST. Se will come because you use réfléchi. If there is je as your subject, you will use ma. If there is tu as your subject, you will use te. Now, important thing to remember here is rencontrer In avoir, it would simply be E with an accent. But in être kind of things, we need to take care of the accord. Accord means whether the noun with us, the pronoun with us is masculine, feminine, singular, plural. If it is feminine, you will add an extra E. If it is plural, you will add an extra S. That's why I made you solve this question. This is probable in boards. Very important. With this, passé composé is clear? Oh god, wait a second. You can get general questions like basic conjugation is sujet plus your avoir, être, auxiliary plus participe passé. So it is very easy, like j'ai appris, for example. So you need to learn these participe passé. This can really be asked in boards. Okay, passé composé is clear. Now we are moving ahead with imparfait. Imparfait can be used in three forms. Number one, habits of the past. Habits of the past means when you were a child, you used to do this. When you were of that age, you used to do this. Habits of the past. Second, past continuous. Something that was happening in the past for a particular period of time. For example, it was raining. Or you were sleeping. These actions signify past continuous tense in which the action did not finish. People are very less. Guys, you've betrayed me. I was really expecting. Yes. How do I know if it is continued? So you would get to know by the events. Raining does not stop. Is there a guarantee that it was raining yesterday and it stopped? You were sleeping. It is a process. Anything which is a process. The actions which terminate. How do you know some action has terminated? Let's say I ate the food. So you've eaten the food. You'll always use passé composé. Like j'ai mangé. I have eaten the food. But you will say je dormais. I was sleeping. Je dormais à la nuit. I was sleeping yesterday night. There is one very interesting case which is also a PYQ again. Another PYQ I'm trying to make you solve. So focus over here. Oh god, I was revealing the answer. Okay. In this you would need little bit of literal translation. Je dash dormir quand il est rentré à la maison. I was sleeping when he entered in the house. When there are two actions, one action is in passé composé, you can see, and the other one is a process, then imparfait is used. Whereas when you have keywords like des que, lorsque, when these keywords are there, then you use plus que parfait. When there is no keyword, you will use imparfait. So you will simply write dormait. I was sleeping when he entered the house. Very good. So this kind of thing, always remember il dash hier. This is actually a trick question. Il dash hier, pleuvoir is there, which means to rain, but hier does not mean passé composé here. Raining will always have imparfait. Pleuver. Imparfait always. Next. Quand dash être jeune. Je dash jouer avec mes amis. This is habits of the past. This signifies habits of the past. That is when you were young. You used to play with your friends. So the word used to refers to imparfait here. So être in imparfait becomes j'étais and je jouais How to form imperfect? Quick. For forming imperfect, the only exception is être. In être, it is going to be j'étais, tu étais, elle était. Just one exception is there, so kindly remember that. Okay. Nous étions, vous étiez, elle était. A-I-E-N-T. Very important. In general, it is like the stem, and you add AIS, AIS, AIT, IONS, IEZ, AIENT. This is imperfect usually. Next, we are moving towards pluscuperfect. Is there a way to figure out without translating? Tom, I'll tell you. Wait a second. The only way to figure out is whether you need to use pluscuperfect or not. Pluscuperfect has fixed keywords. In this, the important thing to remember, please pay attention, guys. Don't spam in the chats. Second verb has to be passé composé. Try to understand. In pluscuperfect, second verb will be passé composé. First verb will be pluscuperfect when you find sentences, when you find words like lorsque, aussitôt que, dès que, quand, right? All of these words indicate that I need to use passé composé, pluscuperfect in the first sentence. Action finished before another action started. Let's take an example for clarity. Example. Wait a second, I'd like to cancel this. I'm not getting a question of pluscuperfect. Wait. But you will find these words. Lorsque mon ami mangeait, j'ai déjà complété. It means it has no sense, but then just to show you how it works. Now see, first is conjugated and passé composé. Lorsque is there, so you will put manger in pluscuperfect. Avait mangé. Like this. Now this was just an example. Don't translate the sentence literally. Lorsque was there, passé composé was there, so I completely knew that I will use pluscuperfect. If there was no lorsque, then you would use imperfect. Or maybe passé composé 2 times if the action finished. Getting the concept, everybody? Last tense is passé récent, which means recent past. I hope it's not deleted from your syllabus, I just hope. So under passé récent, important thing to remember, il y a dash minutes. Je dash finir mon travail, for example. Some sort of minutes, 30 minutes. It has been 30 minutes. I've recently finished. So what do? You conjugate venir and then you put the infinitive as it is. Je viens de finir. Like this. Yes, it is. Okay, delete it. Fine. We would not do it. Sorry. Yeah. Future. Future tenses. Okay, we won't waste our time on that. I didn't know actually. Okay. Future tenses are of 3 types. Proche, which is a near future. Simple, which is the simple future antérieur. In sample, you use the infinitive of the verb plus you add the endings. AI, AS, A, all these kind of endings you need to add. Antérieur, see, one analogy, very important analogy, it can be asked in boards. This is fixed. One analogy I need to present over here. The analogy is futur antérieur and futur simple correspond to passé composé and plus que parfait. Same keywords. Same keywords. Just second verb is in futur simple in this situation. Second verb is in passé composé in this situation. So you'll use futur antérieur plus que parfait depending upon what your second verb is. I'll write it for the people who couldn't understand. Use futur antérieur or plus que parfait depending upon what's given in the second sentence. Example I'm taking again. Quand finir le boulot, elle mangera son dîner, let's say. So here you can clearly see that mangera is there, which is futur simple. So finir must be conjugated in futur antérieur. So how will you do? J'aurai fini. Aura, like this it happens. For être types, we will write j'étais. Sorry, have I done some mistake? Sorry, what j'étais I'm doing. Je serai entré, for example. So you will use serai and aurai or whatever comes with the avoir related verbs. Not deleted. Okay. It's not deleted. Okay. Let's come to that. Where was passé récent? Oh god. Wait, if it's not deleted, let me tell you. Okay. Sorry, I was not reading the chats. Passé récent has venir plus infinitive. Like I was saying, il y a dash minutes. Je dash accomplir l'objectif. So how will you do? You will say vient, conjugate and venir, de accomplir. But since vowel is there, the E will be dropped. Je viens d'accomplir. Venir plus de plus infinitive. Yes. Il y a long time. Doubt. There's a doubt. It says il y a plus long time. Not possible. Why? Because the literal translation of it's been this much time. When it's a long time, it becomes passé composé. So it will become hier or before 2 hours. When you are saying, then you'll use passé composé. Simple. Do we have some questions here? Yeah. Are these questions of this? Okay. Can we maybe try solving these questions? Il y a plus long time is not a question, guys. Il y a plus long time. How many times should I say? Il y a plus some minutes or some hours will be passé récent. And more than that, it's not there, I think. You guys confirm once. Yeah, they don't ask these kind of questions, right? See, look at the first question here. Oh, what have I done? Okay, The question says demain. Demain means tomorrow. So tomorrow, il dash envoyer un mail à son ami d'enfance. Very good. Envoiera. La semaine dernière, oh God, the answers have been revealed here. We would like to pass. I'm deleting these answers. Why the hell did I keep the answers here? It was actually made long time back. Solve these. Conjuguer les verbes entre parenthèses. 5 au choix. Quand Rahul est arrivé chez lui, ses parents dash rentrer du bureau. Now the interesting part about this is when Rahul arrived at the place of him, his parents had already returned at their office, bureau. So which tense will you use? Enverra, sorry, that was enverra. That was a typing mistake. Ignore that. Those answers were also revealed. Let's come to this question. Yes, so the answer is going to be rentrer takes être. Est arrivé is there. Est arrivé gives you the idea of passé composé. So you will use plus que parfait because quand is given to you, isn't it? So you'll use était déjà rentré. And remember, parents, était, ses parents is there, guys. You're giving me the wrong answer. S will also be there. Why? Ses parents is written, guys. Ses parents, it is L plural, no? So won't we use E, the L plural? Yeah. Why double E, guys? Parents will be considered masculine in total. This is the answer. Only one E and S. Yeah, very good. Second. S'amuser bien le jour de votre anniversaire, dit le professeur à l'étudiant. No subject, so imperatif. Shashwat, your answer is wrong. Answer is this. This is the correct answer. Était déjà rentré. Remember that there is going to be one E, one S. Second, how will you conjugate an imperative? S'amuse is wrong. The people who are saying s'amuse, this is wrong. In case of se plus a verb like amuser, the réfléchi goes back. Let me see once. Bien le jour, votre is given. Guys, hint. Votre is given over here. It means we will not use the tu form of imperative. So answer is going to be amusez-vous. You guys are correct. Après dash un gâteau, je l'ai donné à mon client. After preparing a cake, I will give it to my client. So how will you conjugate, guys? Check this. What should I check? The answer is amusez-vous. This is the answer. Why do you guys need 10 times confirmation? Après avoir préparé is the answer. After having prepared a cake, I will give it. After having prepared the cake, I gave it to my client. Why not vous amuser? It's a rule. First of all, it's a rule. Whenever it is se plus something, like s'amuser or se promener, we write amuse-toi. Like subject, this réfléchi goes at the back. Toi goes at the back. Promenez-vous goes at the back. It's a rule. Okay. Demain, quand elle dash tout ce dont elle a besoin, elle plaindra la maison. One is already given in futur simple. So the second one. Wait, third one. Third one is a special case. Special case. What happens after dash? After having prepared, you'll say in English, right? So this having prepared, have is avoir in French, prepared is préparer. Works like this. So you try to think it in English. It's a rule. What should I say? It is a rule. Avoir préparé is a rule. Yes. Demain, quand elle aura acheté, accent won't come on the first T. Acheté, because it will be conjugated in future antérieur. The second verb is given in future simple. You can see are. The infinitive plus a. So the first one should be in future antérieur. Conditionnel présent, let's revise. I haven't revised that yet. Le conditionnel présent. Then I'll move to the next topic. Conditional présent has two major forms. First form says if conditions you are referring to, if. So it refers to hypothetical situations happening. C plus present tense can take impératif, futur simple, imparfait. Three options are there. Whereas if C plus imparfait is given to you, you will use conditionnel présent. How to form conditionnel présent? That's very important. You will form conditionnel présent by taking futur simple stem plus imparfait endings. So it will be something like this. J'accepterai. So normal future simple would have been AI, but I am adding imparfait ending. So AI, yes. J'accepterai. This is the formation of conditionnel présent. Very simple. Yes or no? So now you can answer this question easily. Si tu venais chez moi, je dash contente. Venez is given to you in imparfait. First verb imparfait, second conditionnel présent. Être conditionnel présent, can somebody form? Excellent. Serait. Serait. Now see, être, understand this? Être, future simple will be for tu, it will be sera, right? But we need to add AIS because it's tu, so serait. Why serait? Sera is in future simple. You need to cancel AS. After cancelling AS, you have to add imperfect ending AIS. Serait. Because in general, si tu venais, you'll write it. AIS is imperfect. And sir, this is in future simple. So you combine them, it forms serait. It's complicated. Let me give you one more example. Let's say avoir is there. So in future simple, it becomes oh. Like oha, ohe. So with imperfect combination, it will become ohe, ohe. Like this. Did you understand? Next question. Vous dash se présenter au directeur dans quelques minutes. Dans quelques minutes means futur proche. So, vous allez vous présenter. Again, a very important question. Very important concept. In futur proche, keyword is dans quelques minutes or dans quelques moments. Moment can be there. Instant can be there. There are multiple options. So, you will use alle's conjugation plus infinitive of the verb. For example, je vais sortir. But again, when there is a pronominal verb like se promener, how do you do? First you'll write down je vais, you'll conjugate aller, then se will become ma, change the se to the respective pronoun, and as it is promener. Similarly here, you saw se présenter is given. So vous allez, because aller is the conjugation of vous in present tense. Then you have se will become vous because vous is there, and présenter will remain as it is. Like the video, everyone. Like the video. Share it with everyone. I want minimum 80 likes. Minimum. Next. Last question we are doing, then we'll move to the next topic. Quand nous sommes arrivés chez notre ami, il lâche un roman. When we arrived at the place of our friend, he was reading a book. He was reading. I told you. Verbs like dormir, pleuvoir, lire. They show a continuous action. You sleep in a process. It rains in a process. You read the book in a process. So it takes imperfect, exception. So the answer is going to be lisez. Very good. Now this is a very big confusing area. I understand. Please, why are we not going to use plus que parfait is used when the action is over. But clearly see the sentence. When we arrived at the friend's house. You are arriving at your friend's house and your friend is still reading the book. So you won't say that when they arrived at the friend's house, he had read the book. No. He had read the book, then how would the person know? Imagine you're going to somebody's house and the person is not reading the book. Let's say the person had already finished reading. So how would you get to know? Of course not. So it's a continuous action. You'll use imperfect. Oh no, there is a confusion. There is a real confusion now. Continuous action, imparfait. Completed action, passé composé. If keywords are there, keywords of plus que parfait are there, check whether the action has finished or not. Has finished or not. After checking that, you will see whether to use plus que parfait or imparfait. Or sometimes double passé composé when there is no keyword. When to use double passé composé, let me tell you very clearly. Double passé composé is used when there is no keyword of plus que parfait or imparfait and no continuous action. Very important. How lisez is formed? Bachcho, lisez is imparfait. Book you are reading. This is a book. This is a book. I am reading the book. I was reading the book when somebody came to my house. I was in the process of reading. That's why imparfait. Was reading. Imparfait. Past continuous tense. Example of double passé composé. Let's say hier, j'ai lu un roman et ma sœur a fini son projet. Let's say this. So here there's just one keyword. There is no quand or lorsque, and both actions have finished. Here you read a book, your sister finished her project. So two individual actions which are not that related and they finished. Now I'm doing subjunctive, guys. Enough. We'll come back to tenses at the last. I need to finish your syllabus. In this way, our syllabus will be finished after 4-5 months. Subjunctive is very important. It's a compulsory question. 5 marks. It expresses sorrow, happiness, sadness, wish, this, that. Exception table of subjunctive is the most important thing. Exception table. General conjugation is your third person plural plus subjunctive endings. Right? Like the most important, venir. All the verbs like venir, apprendre, which have a very weird third person. Like tu viens in subjunctive. Solve these questions. Il faut que tu écrives à ton cousin. Écrive. Why écrive? Because in third person you will conjugate it as ENT. So you remove this ENT and you add an S to make it subjunctive. J'aimerais que, and it is always followed after que. Que is mandatory. Que les élèves soient. Être is an exception, very important. Il veut que vous dash très tôt le matin. Partiez. Answers are open so that we can confirm. Le médecin exige qu'il boive. Why? Because boive's conjugation is boive in your LL plural. Then you remove this and add simple E. Madame Legrand est contente que nous ayons. Aller is an exception. I. Ayons. Ayez. Correct? Exceptions to be learned. I had the exception chart. Does somebody have the exception chart? Learn the exceptions. That's it. Like exceptions in pouvoir becomes puisse. Je puisse. Vouloir becomes veuille. So the exceptions are similar to the exceptions of your imperative tense. Imperative tense also has the same examples. Correct. So here also. We write ce sont, then why not déjà été? Talking about positioning. Shashwat, I'll clarify. Allions. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, it has to be allions. Allions? Okay. Allions. Sorry for the mistake. Yes. Very good. I should have organized it a little more, but you know, I am too busy with my NEET, so I didn't get time. In oublier, étudier, and rire, you need to put extra double I. In case of nous and vous. N'oubliez pas. Ayons is correct. Let me confirm, guys. You guys are making me confused. Subjunctive exceptions. Let's revise subjunctive exceptions. Come on, guys. We are gonna rock today. Can you see everybody? Here are our nice exceptions. Hello, exceptions. Allions it should be. Wait a second. Now see magic. Negation has started. Oh God. Wait a second, huh? You guys are very less patient, I know. Patience is something you need to have. These are your exceptions. Read everyone. Faire, pouvoir, savoir, aller, valoir, vouloir. Faire becomes face, pouvoir becomes puisse, savoir becomes sache, aller becomes I. Valoir becomes vaille, vouloir becomes veuille. And we were looking for allions. It's over here. Till here I was correct. I, allions, allié, I. This is very important. See, it is A-I-L-L-E-N-T. I. Again. Another exception is like nous oublions. So you'll have double I-O-N-S. Vous étudiez. Double I-Z, like this. Avoir, être are also there, right? See, it's over here. Can you see, guys? See, avoir, A-I-E, A-I-E-S, A-I-T. Ayons, ayez, I. Être. Soit, soit, soit. Soyons, soyez, soit. Learn this ASAP. Come on, learn it in 2 minutes. Let me plug my laptop to charge. Everyone, learn it. It's not reaching. Oh God. You guys are, I hope, not that underprepared with your syllabus. I'm so scared for you guys. What will you do? Learn, everyone. All exceptions to be learned. Every exception. See? Such a nice chart I've given. Je viens, very good. Excellent. Subjunctive, if you're worried with this, sorry guys, you're late. Subjunctive is not something to be. I'm doing. Just tell me what next do you want? Do you want me to revise discours rapporté first? Or you want me to revise pronom? Any type of pronom, demonstrative, relative, what do you want? I need. What do you want? Négation. Oh God. Pronom. Discours, négation, pronom adjectif. Discours rapporté first, pronom. Tenses. Tenses done. Which letter is important? Letter, I told you, plan form is important, first of all. Secondly, environment is important. Library is important. Education system is important. Chômage is important. These 5, if you prepare, you are at a very strong position. Guys, you're not liking the video, yaar. Like the video. Négation, quickly 5 minutes. We'll do it in 5 minutes. Nobody is going to leave the session. 5 minutes mein I'll revise négation. What is négation? Négation is making the sentences negative in French. How to make sentences? In general, what do? We add ne before the verb, pas after the verb. Ne or ne apostrophe. When ne apostrophe? When you have a vowel after that. Je ne vais pas au parc. Je n'essaie pas. Like the video, guys. Why are you not liking the video? So disappointing. 88 people are there, 60 likes. There's an exception in négation when you have être. For example, it's given c'est une gomme. It is an eraser. So what you'll do? Ce n'est pas. Une will change to de. De gomme. Sorry, yaar. Sorry. In être, it remains the same. What's happening to me? Yes, in avoir, like j'ai un crayon, it becomes je n'ai pas de crayon. So un changes to de. But in être, it remains the same. Une will remain une. I mean to say, in any verb, whenever it is a normal article, you will change it to de. Un, une, they will change to de. But in être, it will retain itself. That is, un will remain un, une will remain une, they will remain they. Next, let's have a look at all the keywords here. Very important. Quelque chose becomes rien. Quelqu'un becomes personne. Quelque chose, rien. Quelqu'un, personne. If quelque chose and rien are there in the beginning of the sentence, then it will become the same in the beginning. But then you won't. You'll say rien ne. Personne ne. Tout le monde becomes personne. Déjà becomes pas encore. Toujours becomes jamais. Neither nor becomes ni. First you'll write na, ni. Plus, encore becomes plus. Toutes les choses becomes aucun. Partout becomes nulle part. Clear? Les pronoms. Let's dance a little before starting pronom. Do some physical activity, 5 jumping jacks so that your blood circulation increases. I'm a biologist student, so giving you tips. Just walk around a little because you've been sitting a lot. Are we getting répondez? Yes, répondez will be there. For your information, répondez is nothing different. Répondez is very simple. For example, if they're asking, as-tu déjà fini ton devoir? So you can easily answer by saying, non. Je n'ai pas encore fini mon devoir. What is difficult in this? Come on. So easy. Yes, nulle part is one word. Now the confusion is of les pronoms. It is a very dreadful area for students. Pronom personnel is a very big area. You have COD, you have COI, you have E, you have en. you have pronom tonique. In demonstrative, we have ce, celle, si, ceci, cela. There are so many things. Pronom relatif, you have simple, que, qui, ou. You have pronom composé, lequel, laquelle. Pronom possessif, moi, ma, mes, ton, ta, te. This is a very complicated area, and please go through notes for this first. Notes are the ultimate. What do you want me to explain again? People have left, yeah. 64 are left. I'm so disappointed, I was at least expecting 100 students. Where do we get the notes? So why don't you join the Telegram channel? Why don't you join the Telegram channel, guys? Somebody, if you can attach the link. Let me try attaching the link of the Telegram. I'm not able to do that. Okay, anyways. COD, COI. This year's batch is really disappointing. Last year there were 100 students. We are just having 63. Okay, before starting with les pronoms, I need to ask you which ones are you attempting? Which questions are you guys going to attempt so that we can prioritize them? Possessive, okay. Do poll. Actually, I don't have my account with me. Personal and possessive, okay. Possessive, I can see almost everyone is attempting. That is great. So we can revise possessive first. Demonstrative, personal and possessive. Great. Great choices. Possessive, okay. Demonstrative. Please don't do demonstrative, guys. Possessive and personal, they are way easier. Like the video, everybody. So first, let's revise possessive because most of the people are demanding for possessive. Let's do possessive in 5 minutes. We'll also do some reading comprehension practice, don't worry. COD, COI we'll do. Let's quickly complete possessive first. Yes, Jaron, I remember KD, of course. He was a good student. Possessive, first you need to do adjective possessive. Adjective possessive can be mon, ma, mes, ton, ta, te, son, sa, se, notre, notre, nos, votre, votre, vos. Like this. The only thing is to determine the gender as well as the number. Gender means whether it's masculine or feminine. Number means whether it's singular or plural. Pronom possessive becomes la mienne. Let's take an example to understand it better. I'm just taking an example to clarify the topic. Okay. How to do any question of pronom possessive is to understand the object of the first sentence. Je me lave dash voiture. I'm washing my car. Je is there, so of course I'll write my car. Voiture is feminine, singular, which gives us the idea of ma. Je me lave ma voiture. Now how to use pronom possessive? Et tu te laves. For understanding pronom possessive, always break the sentence into two parts. A is dividing the sentence into two parts. Now, look at the subject of the second sentence. It is tu. Tu signifies that we need to choose pronom possessive from the third group. In the third group, there are four options. Le tien, la tienne, les tiens, les tiennes. I need to choose one out of these four. This is for masculine singular, feminine singular, masculine plural, feminine plural. What masculine singular or feminine singular? Thus, object of the first sentence will determine that. Voiture is feminine singular. So you'll be choosing feminine singular pronom possessive from your third group, which was determined by the subject of the first sentence. So the answer is going to be la tienne. Je me lave ma voiture et tu te laves la tienne. Now we've revised this. Let's move to les pronoms personnels. You guys are really very pessimistic, yeah. If you're cooked, then you should have studied French before. The whole day is left. In the whole day, I can literally cover physics of NEET. Enough is enough. Focus on studying. I'm cooked. The person who's gonna write these kind of comments, I'm seriously gonna throw you out of the class. Okay, pronom personnel, very important. COD, COI. COD is direct object pronoun. Any sentence has subject, verb, object. Subject is replaced by pronom sujet, which is je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il, elle. Then comes the verb and then the object. Object is replaced by COD or COI. D means direct object. I means indirect object. Indirect object means any object which has preposition before it. Direct object does not have preposition before it. Correct? Pronom E, pronom or. Pronom E is replaced to use and replace any place or replaces a quantity. Pronom demonstrative will be done, guys. Guys, please. I cannot do 5 topics at a time. Pronom personnel, I was revising. Pronom personnel, very important. Pronom sujet. Pronom tonique are disjunctive pronouns. In pronom tonique, important thing to remember is that you mostly have a preposition and after that you use pronom tonique. For example, je vais chez ma grand-mère. So ma grand-mère is the last. So je vais chez elle. Pronom tonique will be moi, toi, lui, elle, nous, vous, elle. So lui for masculine singular, elle for feminine singular. For masculine plural, elle for feminine plural. Tu penses beaucoup à ton frère, tu penses beaucoup à lui. Qui est là, c'est moi, c'est nous. Like this. COD, COI are very important again. In COD, le, la, les is there. In COI, lui, leur is there. One COD example, one COI example. COD, COI together. Je donne les fleurs au professeur. So, oh God, my conjugation, what happened? Les fleurs au professeur. Les fleurs is the direct object, so it will be replaced by COD. Au professeur is indirect because O is there. O means A plus le. So after A there's an object. So you'll use COI. Les fleurs, plural. You'll use les. Au professeur, singular, lui. How will you write? Je, les, lui, donne. This is how you replace. Guys, like the video. I want minimum 100 likes. I'm not gonna, account for anything. Accord, let's have a look at accord very quickly. What is accord? Accord means how do you put the pronom personnel in different tenses. First person becomes ma or m apostrophe. Second, te. Third person, le or l apostrophe. La, l apostrophe. Nous, vous, les. As we discussed. Here it was les fleurs. So we used les. What if it had been la fleur? In that case, we would have used la.
Cylinder.
I touched the clothes. Sorry, there was a little interruption. Ignore that. Yeah, so I was saying the direct object pronoun replaces the noun of a person. Like, oh my god, this is not important. Indirect COI, just look at it. Louis, leur is important again. Placement of pronom personnel, very important. Wait a second. What's going on in the chat? Malayalam or Tamil is not allowed. It's not a Malayalam class going on, guys. I understand Malayalam, by the way. Sugamano and Vadakkam. Okay. Placement in present tense, what do you do? Before the verb. Like, ma mère regarde le film, ma mère le regarde. Regarde is a verb. Before the verb, you will put the pronom personnel. If present tense has two verbs, between both the verbs, you will put je veux voir le film, je veux le voir. Between the verb. Passé composé, before the auxiliary verb, before AI, AS, all of this. J'ai vu le film, je l'ai vu. Before AI, not between. In passé composé, you do not put in between. What come you guys are doing? Is it going on? What is going on? Am I there? Wait a second. Is there some problem? What's happening? Were there a few spammers? 1E, like je vais à Paris, j'y vais, il achète 2 kilos de légumes, il en achète. Les pronoms démonstratifs. Finally. What is going on, guys? I don't know what to do. Pronoms démonstratifs are basically used to talk about the demonstration. Like adjective démonstratif, you would have heard. Basically repetition. Like I gave this example. This is a marker. This one is my favorite. When you repeat the pronoun again, for talking about it in detail, you use pronom démonstratif. This is a marker. C'est un livre, for example. Right? Then when you are repeating again, that means pronom démonstratif. What? What kind of attack you are talking about? I'm really scared. Don't say bot attack or what, I've heard of it. What pronom démonstratif? Oh god, what was there in pronom démonstratif? Celui-là, celui. Yeah. Celui, celle, ce, celle. These are the 4 forms. We usually put si or la to signify whether the object is near us or far from us. Let's say this pen is very far from you, so you will use la. This pen is very near you, so you will use si. Stilo is masculine singular, so you will use celui-là or celui-ci. Definitely aim for the best tomorrow. Stop spamming, guys. Please stop spamming. Pronom démonstratif questions I'll have to find actually. Let me see if there are a few questions. Les pronoms démonstratifs exercises. For example, this. Let's solve this. It's a genuine website. Je prends cette pomme. I am taking this apple. Pomme is feminine singular. Et je te donne celle-là. I am taking this apple. I am giving you that one. That, it means la. That. Celle, because it's feminine singular. Second, ne cours pas, si tu fais dash, tu risques de tomber. If you do this, cela, simple cela will come here. Parmi ces abricots, je voudrais dash qui sont bien mûrs. Ceux-ci qui sont bien mûrs. So, si tu fais ça can also come, no? Let me see once. What will come? Cela will come here. Here, sir will come, and sir only because ki is there. Whenever there's a relative pronoun after it, relative pronoun like ki, ke, u, then you do not write la and si. Sir ki. See the answers. Celle que je préfère. C'est Marie, celui-là, all of these you can see basically, ceci, cela, depending on whether it's close to us or it's far from us. Celle-là, I haven't marked anything, guys. I was just telling you the example. I'll send you the worksheet chronodemonstrative a little later. This topic is a little weak of mine. Sorry to say that. Chronodemonstrative worksheet I'll send you. Worksheet you'll get, okay? Now 2 minutes doubt session, then we'll continue. Now you can freely ask your doubts for 2 minutes. Block these guys. I'm blocking them. Wait a second. Unnecessary people will be blocked immediately. Oh my god. What is going on? Whom to block? This one. What happened? I'm not able to block the guys. What just happened? I'm really not able to block them. Quick recap tenses rules. Tenses we have done already. Please rewind the video. He's a bot. I don't understand bots and all here. Pick up your phone. Arey, this phone is having another account. I don't know how to do it. Demonstrative personnel, I've already done personnel first of all. Personnel done. Some questions we'll do. Also, if you guys don't know, let me tell you for your information that if you want specific help in any topic, why am I getting these class 10 videos? Here is a playlist. See? Please check this playlist out. Yeah, it has all the important areas. For letter writing, I've provided you the letters. Literature you can do from here. Chronodemonstrative, questions, everything's there. Tenses you can revise. Personnel you can have question practice. Discours rapporté you can revise. Relative sample, dialogue and reading comprehension, everything. Everything's already present, I guess. So you don't need extra stuff, correct? So playlist should be the first priority. Chats are very fast. Can we do both questions on the paper when we have two options? No. One question. Go for one question. That's going to be better for you. If you do conjugation wrong in reported speech, it depends on the intensity of mistake. Generally, half marks are lost if there's any mistake in conjugation. Take care of the conjugations. Culture and civilization. See, culture and civilization. I've given the PDF of important questions. Let me show it to you for the people who are confused. Here is culture and civilization, as you can see.
In environment, the most
See this. First step should be après le bac, important questions. Education system related questions are asked, like quels sont les différents niveaux du système. So this you can see. All the important questions are there. Learn these questions at least. Followed by chercher du travail. These are all the important questions from this chapter. Expression écrite, important questions. Answers are given. Plaisir de lire, these are the important questions. Very important chapter again. Expression écrite again. Answers to them. Like this question is asked a lot. Petit Prince, écrit par Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. Then you have en pleine forme. These are the en pleine forme. It is having fixed questions. So you can do the sécu to be learned. Very important. Sécurité sociale. See, it's asked in boards. 2 mark. Environnement. These are the questions. Fixed questions. Read entre jeunes. Also, read your entre jeunes. Most of your questions will be formed from there. Entre jeunes, every page to be read. Guys, it's humanly very difficult to read your charts at this point of time. So I'd like to proceed with the last grammar topic. Le discours rapporté, basic revision we'll do. And then we'll do one question session to end the session. Discours rapporté, reported speech. The only difficulty that comes is changing the subject. Changing the subject is difficult. Especially when you have me, te, se. Rest, there's no difficulty. What happened, Tom? Relatif. Okay, relatif we'll do after this. So discours rapporté basically has 2-3 formats which you need to learn. One is normal sentences, wherein you'll use que or that to change the sentence. Second is interrogative. Interrogative, yes, no questions, you'll use si. And for WH questions, you'll keep it as it is. Whenever there is qu'est-ce que or qu'est-ce qui, it will become ce que and ce qui. And finally, if something is given in imperative, it will become the plus infinitive. Example, il dit mange to, exclamation mark. So you'll say il dit de manger to, like this, very simple. Je dis tu t'ennuies. Wait a second, I'm changing the question. Je lui dis, he is saying to him, je m'ennuie. So it will become je lui dis, he is telling him qu'il s'ennuie. I hope it's clear. It will become Je lui dis. He's saying to him, I'm bored. He's saying to him that I'm saying to him that he is bored. Oh God. What am I doing? I'm literally not using my brain. What this question? Remove this question. It was a similar question in PYQs. Ignore it. I'll give better questions. Qu'est-ce qui is clear, right? Tu dis. I'm not able to frame questions. This is what happens when you don't practice something. From where should I get instant questions? I'm not getting. Sorry, guys. Sorry. From where should I get the questions? I'm not confused, guys. I just don't have questions. When do we use dans? Dans in pronom relative gives us the feeling of which, right? C'est la maison dont je parle souvent. For example, this is an example for it. It's the house of which I talk often. About which, of which, like this. ChatGPT, amazing. What an idea. What an idea. That is going to be fantastic. Let's solve questions through ChatGPT. Hello, bonjour. Je vais bien. Est-ce que tu peux m'aider? Ah, bien sûr. Avec quoi as-tu besoin d'aide? Ok. I want some questions of discours rapporté. Point classe text. Oh my God. In French. This plan has flopped. Solve it, guys. Come on. You can even do this with yourself. I'm not gonna do this. Enough is enough. Time pass is going in the chats. What is going on? Stop wasting time. Okay. Let's not waste your time anymore. Let's do a little bit of le pronom relative, then one reading passage, and we'll end, okay? Then you guys can study. Le pronom relative, simple and composite. Qui comes in whenever you have a verb. Que is used when you have a pronoun. Où refers to a place. And dans is about, of, which, all of these things. Correct? Composite is preposition plus pronom interrogative, which is lequel, laquelle, lesquels, lesquels. 4 types. À laquelle, auquel, duquel, the laquelle should be clear to you. And questions are very easy. You just need to identify the preposition. Let's say pour is there. So you need to think about the subject to understand it should be pour lequel, pour laquelle, pour lesquels, or pour lesquels. Composed and simple. So when you have a preposition, you will select composite. When you do not have a preposition, you will select simple. I'll try. Maybe it might work. Hmm. Latif, I was saying, let's say as an example. I'm not getting a question in my mind. Spams to be stopped, first of all. Please, no spamming in the chats. In pronoun composé, just look at the preposition and then add lequel, laquelle depending on what's given in the question. You can do it. Explain with examples. Okay, sorry, Shraman. We'll take examples. Where's my Centroid book? My Centroid book is lost, guys. Need preparation is not allowing me to find where the book is. Let me use all my brain right now and just try to think. Okay, la chaise est sale. No. 66 people are there. I'm wasting your time. Sorry. I shouldn't have done that, but I'm not getting anything in my mind. In Khalatsi. When to use do? Do has to be used when there is no preposition, number one. And of which you're talking about. This is a house of which I'm talking. C'est une maison dont je parle souvent. And, or this is something that you know, of which it, something like that. When the second sentence is having the, at the same time when you're having of which kind of idea, and there's no preposition. If there's a preposition, then you'll go with duquel or de laquelle. Duquel, de laquelle when preposition is there. Otherwise, dans. Tom, don't say this. 74 slides I've taught. What? Haven't we done this direct object? Haven't we done tenses? Before commenting, please see what you're writing. We've done everything. All of these questions also. You are at a very good level. Okay, there's a doubt how to choose between possessive and demonstrative. In possessive, you should have good knowledge of genders. If one gender went wrong, then you lose the entire mark. Demonstrative, you need to be sure about la or si. Both of them are equally tough, but practice questions of both individually, you might get to the answer of it. Il se souvient bien du jour il a eu un accident. Now there's another question. First answers will be taken, or first, or correct answers. So I always recommend all my students to attempt only 5. Please attempt only 5 questions. The best ones which you think are going to be correct. Why to fall in this trap? See, what happened, let me tell you something very important. Last year the students were pretty prepared. So in the marathon that I took, I quickly revised all the concepts and I gave them a few PDFs to practice. On the Telegram you can clearly find a lot of PDFs related to questions and all. So please do those questions. For grammar, is it confirmed that there are set or questions? See, French has only one set. Only one set. Jaren, why are you spamming in the chat? This is seriously. I've taught French for 3 years. This is the most underprepared batch. Sorry to say this. You guys cannot expect me to teach the entire French in one day. Is that possible? I can just give you tips and tricks, I can give you resources. There is some problem with my moderational activity. Cooked batch, exactly. What's going on? Let me clarify once. Final strategy for today and a few things to consider. Let's not waste time. Let's discuss. Reading, what will you do? First step, read the passage word by word. You've read the passage? You've understood? Go through the questions once. Question 1. It is saying something. Find the answer. In French, the best part is you have to copy paste. Copy paste the answers, but that does not mean you will write the entire thing. Select what the question is asking. So write limited things. Don't just copy paste the entire paragraph. You won't get marks. Select the key points from there. For true and false, just see what the question is saying. Try to understand the question. So in this way you can do reading. For writing, yesterday also I told you, you will focus on letter writing. You will focus on message. Do these two thoroughly. Tenses, mixed verbs. Okay, tenses we'll recapitulate at the last. Don't worry. So writing letter, message you are clear with. In grammar, be clear with your choices. Okay. The chat is going really fast. I'm not able to. Telegram link giving. What's going on, yaar? You know, what we can do is, all the genuine students, I have a very genuine request to you. YouTube is getting highly spammed. I'm not able to focus. Can we switch to Google Meet wherein you can speak your doubts and I can explain you the exceptions there. So we'll keep the class on Google Meet. Because on YouTube I'm not able to concentrate. There are 100 spammers. I will just give you the link. Let me generate the meeting for you guys so that you can focus better over there. There will be no unnecessary spammers. So that is the best option. And it's not a choice, it's a compulsion. I'm not giving you a choice. This is going to be better. So we'll talk over there. Join in fast. Uh,